Hi, just to let you know, you're being placed under arrest.
Okay.
Okay, for stalking. All right, go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
An unannounced visit turned into an arrest.
And I've been homeless for like 7 months now. And I've just been following and I'm here. And then,
okay. Yeah. So were you in Washington when you visualized her?
I was in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. That's a big reason why it was one day I think a little stress came to me. And I just left post and I got caught for being AWOL, and then this is the whole deal. Just I honestly tried to follow love.
When a man drove across the country to allegedly stalk a TikTok star and showed up at her front door uninvited after allegedly stalking the social media content creator for months. Deputies with the Flagler County Sheriff's Office in Florida responded to the TikToker's home in late May. The victim told deputies the trespassing suspect was at her front door, ringing her doorbell continuously for 2 minutes. According to the victim, whose name has been redacted from the arrest affidavit, she told authorities she had been stalked by 30-year-old Key Van Kai since January. When law enforcement responds to the TikToker's home, Bodycam video captures the moments when one of the deputies encounter a barefoot Kai walking down the porch stairs into the victim's yard.
Stand at the front of my car for me. Stand at the front of my car. So what are you over here knocking on this door for?
I just wanted to know.
Huh?
I just wanted to greet them, that's all.
Why do you need to greet them? How do you know them? Because obviously they called us saying, we got this person knocking on our door. We don't want them here knocking on our door. Okay. So what's, do you know them personally?
It's a girl that I used to know.
Okay.
I'll leave them alone, I apologize.
So, was this a girl you dated, or?
It's someone I know.
It's someone you know?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you know her?
That's personal.
That's personal. Okay. You got any ID on you?
Yes, I do. Got my car.
You have a driver's license?
My wallet is currently at the YMCA. I apologize.
At the YMCA.
I left my wallet there. If you could drive me over there, I can go grab it.
No, it's okay.
Feel free to run it if you like.
Yeah. So, where's the YMCA that you're talking about?
Oh, right, St. Augustine.
Oh,
it's like take a left.
What, are you staying there? Is
No,
that where you stay?
No, I'm looking around for a house around here. Yeah.
All right. So where are you from?
Seattle, Washington, but I recently got out of the military from Bragg, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for your service.
No problem.
All right, you can shut your door. Let's walk back over to my car. So I'll just check your information. You can walk up here. So did you know her from Washington?
No.
Okay. You've only known her from Florida?
Yeah.
Where are you staying at now?
Right now? I'm pretty much staying inside my car for the most part. But I'm waiting for the VA to get my college funding so I can go to college around here.
Okay, good plan.
Yeah.
So you just park here and there?
You can post the parts around here.
You can stay right there. Most of the parks,
They don't allow overnight parking, so for the most part, it's like around Publix.
yeah, they close at 11. And they don't allow camping overnight. Did you talk to them at all tonight?
That's okay. I don't need to talk. This is the response. It's okay.
All right. All right. So with
passports?
All right, May 12, 1994, that's your date of birth?
Yes.
Okay. So your last name, is that C-A-I?
That's Kai.
Kai, okay. First name, Key? Okay.
How you doing? Doing pretty well.
You don't have any warrants or nothing, do you? Alpha 111 on TTY.
What's going on tonight? This is just
1065 warrant out of the state of Washington for 1027, 1029P. Name and date of birth.
The deputy then runs Kai's information. About half an hour later, the deputy discovers the Army vet hasn't been truthful, admitting he was absent without leave from the military or AWOL just to see the content creator.
To make sure I'm fully understanding,
Do you understand the law of
I'm sorry, let's just...
The law of assumption is when you visualize and pinpoint something, focus something on something so hard, that the world gives you information that you need to get to where you need to go. And I've been homeless for like 7 months now. After just following and I'm here. And then, yeah.
So were you in Washington when you visualized her?
I was in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. That's a big reason why it was one day I think a little stress came to me, and I just left post, and I got caught for being AWOL, and then this is the whole deal. Just I honestly tried to follow love.
Okay. So were you in North Carolina when you came across your TikTok and then had the visualization?
Yes.
Okay. So at that point, wanting to connect with her, you ended up
I traveled.
Leaving the military.
I was in Mexico City at a certain point. I was in Los Angeles. I've been all over the country. I've driven both the southern line and like the one through South Dakota. So I've been all over the country at this point. And
Is that because her TikToks led you there?
No, it was really, I was just following. And I really didn't know where I was going. There's some points where I'm reading a book called Awareness, and as long as you like focus on something like hard enough, you'll come across what you need to find.
Okay. All right. So basically, when you started visualizing her and locations, you were drawn to those locations, and you were able to basically find them.
Yeah.
From, I would assume, stuff she posted on TikTok.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know at all. Sometimes it just comes across.
We need to take a break from this story to give a quick thanks to our sponsors. If you know us at Law&Crime, you also know our Bodycam videos can range from wild to crazy, sometimes just like this one, a little disturbing. And as our videos show, sometimes, sadly, the world isn't always safe. So if you're ever hurt, it can be confusing and scary, especially if you don't know where to turn. But there's a great team to help, and that's Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. With a team of over 1,000 lawyers, there's a reason they are the biggest, and their winning proves it. Look, most of us, including myself, always have our phones on us, and with just a few clicks of a button, you could submit a claim, and your injury could be worth millions. And you only have to pay them if you win. There's a $0 upfront fee. Plus, if you're injured, you never want to feel alone. Fighting big companies takes a big law firm. So with America's largest injury law firm, they'll be ready to take on insurance companies of every size. And Morgan & Morgan doesn't settle for lowball offers. So if you're injured, you can start by easily submitting a claim at www.forthepeople.com/LCBodycam. Again, that website is www.forthepeople.com/LCBodycam. Then Kai tells the deputy he believed the two connected on a deep spiritual level, and the victim's social media posts weren't directed toward her more than 1.5 million followers, but to him.
Now I have an understanding. Okay, at first it's like, okay, why is this random person keep knocking on this other random person's house? Okay, so... have you had any conversations with her?
In my own head, but now that it's come to this, most likely I probably should just leave, because I thought she was honestly talking to me at a very deep spiritual level, because she fixed a lot of parts of me. I'm not like during this little journey of mine. A lot of the parts of my head that used to not find peace have found peace, and I'm like, how could that be nothing less but love from someone else? Because no one has been able to do that. No one's. Not like my dedication to the military, like nothing I have done has found peace in my own head, like the way the image, the vision of a dream of love did for me.
You didn't have any relationships when you were in the military?
Relationships in the military aren't like that.
Yeah.
They're not loving and caring and kind and soft the way you need it.
Yeah.
Maybe I've been soft and kind to myself, I don't know.
Yeah.
But no one's ever taught me how to do that, so I was thinking it must have had to have been someone else.
How long were you in for?
4 years.
4 years, okay. So you're going to be able to collect your benefits?
Once I get my DD 214.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're not in trouble for going AWOL?
In trouble for going AWOL? They let me off easy. They understood things were going on with me, so they didn't give me like a dishonorable or anything. Like they gave me like one right below an honorable discharge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good for you. So at least that didn't screw things up.
Yeah.
All right. Are you in contact with any family members? I mean,
My mother, yeah.
where was she living?
Seattle, Washington.
Oh. Does she know about this at all?
No.
Okay. Have you ever talked to her about, is this the first time this ever happened to you?
Dreams? Visions? Yeah.
Okay. So are you on any medication for anything? Okay.
They told me that I was like, this is a huge reason why I'm not getting disability either. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For not being on a medication, or for this whole thing?
Having no psychological issues.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I understand what you're saying. Okay. All right, we're gonna see what. I got to continue my conversation with my sergeant, see what the end game is, what they want from
Me?
us and you,
Okay.
whether they want you to officially trespass from here.
Okay.
So you can have a seat. I'll be back with you. Muting him.
Shortly after the love confession, deputies placed Kai under arrest.
All right, just to let you know, you're being placed under arrest.
Okay.
Okay, for stalking. All right, go ahead and put your hands behind your back. Open up your hands. Put them together like that.
Not the way I wanted things to go tonight.
Braces that way. How's that? Alright, let's go ahead and step over to this side of my vehicle.
Thank you.
Yeah, with everything you got going on, man, you gotta go ahead and spread your feet for me. Thanks.
Where did you keep it? It's inside the car.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Alright, so you don't have anything stuffed up in you or anything that
No.
Dale's gonna find or nothing like that?
No.
Okay. Alrighty.
What kind of necklace you got on? Oh, let's check that out. Yeah, sun necklace. Okay. Nice. Thank you.
It's easier to find it now than it is later.
That?
Then another deputy lets Kai know his car has been towed from the victim's driveway, and he's not allowed anywhere near her.
So, your car's on kind of in her driveway, kind of in the road, so we're gonna have to tow it, okay?
Oh, what's up? Oh, that's okay. Do you know exactly where it's going to be tied to?
Not yet. But before you're out, you'll know. Just because we got to do some paperwork on it. We can't specify. We can't specially request a company. There's like a rotation list. So whoever's on that rotation list for the night is gonna takes it. But no, you'll definitely know who's gonna end up taking it. It'll go on a flatbed, so it'll be safe. It's not gonna be yoked up with one of those old school. No problem. And thank you for being just a decent person to talk to. So it's unfortunate circumstances, but it's been good conversation on and off.
I hope that there's no evil in this land. That's all.
You hope there's no what? I'm sorry?
No evil in this land.
No, not at all.
Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hope thanks for making me a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, of course.
It's a little bit heavy lately.
I get it, yeah. So I guess Deputy Bagwell, he had spoken to you a little bit about like what's going on and why.
Yeah, he said stop me.
Right. Yeah. But prior to, you guys had kind of got into it a little bit. You guys were talking about. Well, you did have a conversation with him.
I understand. I don't remember the process.
You don't really remember too much. Okay. Do you remember having your rights read to you?
Yes.
Do you remember those rights and still have those in mind?
No.
You don't remember that? Okay. No problem. That's it. I just wanted to fill you in on the whole, the whole car thing.
Yeah.
All right. And that's essentially.
You just scratch my nose.
I'm sorry.
You just scratch my nose.
Yeah, you can use the thing in front of you if it's easier.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. Do you have any questions? None? Okay.
How long will it be detained, typically?
It's probably, there will be a bond, but you can't come back here. Fair?
Yeah.
Okay, because there'll be more legal consequences if you come back on the property.
Okay.
Alright, so we can't come back here.
Okay, makes sense.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have to give you like trespassing paperwork to keep you off the property. That would be a homeowner's request. So just please don't come back here. And I don't want to see you getting in trouble over that coming back here.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
No, that's all.
Okay. All right. Hang in there. Hopefully we'll get moving. Are you hot back there? Are you all right?
Well, that's fine. It's completely fine.
I'm sorry?
No, that's completely fine.
You sure?
More uncomfortable with the handcuffs.
I got you. If it's easier, I'm not trying to blind you at the light. I'm just trying to look. Well, it's kind of tight. I was going to say, if it's easier for you to kind of just, like...
Scoot in?
Not in or this way. If you kind of get scooched to one side or the other, just temporarily until we get moving, just to release the pressure off the back there with the cuffs. So...
Kai told authorities earlier he had been living out of his vehicle after going AWOL from the Army. When deputies take inventory of his car to prepare it to be towed, the Bodycam video shows a messy scene in the car, a toothbrush in the front, piles of clothes in the trunk of the car, and even a camping tent. Kai was taken to jail, but the arrest report revealed more disturbing details. According to the victim, Kai had been stalking her for months, even following her from California to her front doorbell in Florida. The victim told deputies Kai used various social media accounts to stalk her and that she had to block over 20 accounts he created to follow and write her. Then he took the alleged stalking on the road. In one instance, she was at a beach in Laguna Beach, California in late January and took photos to post. Then another day, Kai posted photos from the same beach and location she was previously at. Then on May 5th, a few weeks before he was arrested, the victim posted photos from a beach in Palm Coast about a mile from her current home. Then Kai posted his own photos from the same spot on the beach just hours later. Kai allegedly showed up to the victim's home on May 6th. However, when deputies were dispatched to him, they couldn't find him. The victim told deputies she had never met or spoken with or wanted anything to do with Kai and reportedly was visibly shaking while completing her statement. According to the arrest affidavit on April 3rd, after the victim blocked one of his many accounts used to allegedly stalk her, he commented on her account, writing, "I promise the rejection only makes me stronger." Deputies noted in their report Kai was aware of the blocking of the various accounts and still continued to contact the victim, causing great emotional distress. Kai was charged with 1 count of stalking and later released from jail. Keevan Kai was released from jail after posting a $1,000 bond. According to online records, a judge ordered Kai to have no contact with the victim. A pretrial hearing is slated for July 2nd. Reporting for Law and Crime, I'm Elizabeth Milner.